It's good to be here in Hobart. It's good to be in the beautiful island of Tasmania, talking to good people about this absolutely critical issue for the future of our country. I feel in some ways that Tasmania has been the epicentre of all this, because it was here in Hobart that the Catholic Archbishop was dragged before the state anti-discrimination bodies for simply reiterating the standard Christian teaching on marriage. And this, to me, encapsulates the problem that we face. If same-sex marriage becomes law, how can we be confident that parental choice, that freedom of speech and freedom of religion will be protected, given that there has been so much bullying already in the campaign to bring same-sex marriage about? Now, the last thing any of us want to do is to be brutal or cruel to our fellow Australians who think differently on this. The last thing any of us would want is to be lacking in respect, decency and love for our gay friends and family members. We want a decent and humane society. But love and respect for gay people doesn't mean for a second that we have to surrender the definition of marriage which has stood since the beginning of our civilization. Marriage is the union of a man with a woman, preferably for life and usually dedicated to kids. As such, marriage is the foundation of our society. It's marriage that gives us families. It's families that create communities, and it's communities that give us the country that we know and cherish and want to protect and advance. So this is very, very important, this current campaign. Obviously, as a Member of Parliament, I regard elections as important. But you can get rid of a bad government. What will be very difficult to do is to unwind this if it happens. So even for those who are uncertain, I would say think long and hard before voting yes, because a yes will change our society in ways that I don't think we have properly thought through. Certainly the members of the government who have said there will be adequate protections cannot guarantee that because there is no draft legislation that is agreed upon. There has been no exposure draft of a bill that's been published to people so that they know exactly what will happen if this change is embraced. And again, that says to me that if you want our country to be safe, if you want our future to be at least as strong as our past, there's only one course, and that is to say no, at least until all of this has been much better thought through, much more carefully considered, is driven much less by love, much more by love and much less by a kind of political activism than it is currently the case. So thanks everyone for being concerned about this. Thanks Eric for everything that you've done for your state and our country. I really appreciate that all of you understand that this is a momentous time, and all of you are determined to do the very best you can for our country and for our people. Thank you.